What's up, guys? It's Demon Ace here, and I wanted to share a little update on how the trials have been going. I said in the guide video I was going to start farming trials to try to find stuff to either make some currency or update the build. And as you saw in the clips, I did find a Grand Spectrum and a couple of the Time Lost jewels. But, do I think this is a viable strategy for getting off the ground and making currency, finding jewels? Let's talk about it. Uh, I have done about 20 runs of the level 80 Jin Barya's Trial of Sekhimas. The first 10 runs, I was running increased quantity of relics dropped by monsters on my relics, and that helped. Um, One of the things I'll go ahead and mention is I picked up every relic I could find, and what I was looking for was the merchants have additional options and merchants have reduced prices. Um, they can only spawn on the medium relics. I suppose I could have looked that up, but if you're picking up the urns and the seals and the incenses and vases, uh, those affixes can't spawn on those relics. Um, so if you're going to be doing this and looking for those relics yourself, do not pick up the large relics. Let's see, I can go ahead and put a trial in here so I can show you. What I ended up having to do, and if you look up other guide videos on people farming this, they'll tell you the same thing, is you want to put some investment into it to get these double rolled relics where they have both the additional choices and reduced prices. I got two of them for, let's see, it was that one and yeah, that one. So I got two of them for the price of one div each. So there is some investment involved if you want to get if you don't want to farm the relics yourself, because I have not found any of them. I found a couple that have the additional choices and another affix, but really you want both. You want additional choices, and you want to have three if you can find it, and you want the reduced merchant prices. I believe it goes up to 9 or 10%. Um, so this one here that has 6% prices and two choices is one div on the market. So I did invest a little bit after 10 runs of finding nothing, just to kind of help smooth the runs out. And then I did, 5 to 10 more runs, which, they did go quicker, so that was nice. But yeah, I haven't found anything. The boss at the end of the fourth trial has a guaranteed unique relic drop, um, such as this one right here, the seal relic. Here's the thing. There's only two unique relics that anyone cares about, that anyone's going to buy. I haven't seen either of them. One of them is the one that gives you the guaranteed against the darkness jewel, and the other one is the temporalis. I didn't have any high hopes of finding the temporalis, but after 20 runs, and I didn't see not one of the relics that give you the guaranteed against the darkness jewel. Um, Pretty disheartening. Did not enjoy finding all like the other relics you found, the unique ones. Basically, just go ahead and disenchant them for chance shards. No one's interested in them. They don't drop good items for you to use. Just worthless. And if you want to do trial runs with that relic, the Against the Darkness relic, forgive me, I don't know its name. That relic is about 3 divines to purchase. And then you have to beat the boss, get the jewel, and you can sell the jewel unidentified for, maybe 6 divine if you're lucky. or you can identify it and hope you get good stats on it. So RNG on finding the relic, RNG on identifying the jewel and getting the right affixes you're looking for, or good enough affixes to sell. Um, so very low odds that you're going to find whatever you're looking for. Um, so far, I have made about 2 div that I can quantify. One div for selling the Grand Spectrum Emerald, and then another div for carrying people through the fourth trial to get their fourth ascendancy points. You can find there's tons of people putting in trade chat that the boss is ready. They'll carry you through the fourth ascendancy, and I was doing the same thing. However, most people, it looks like, are trying to, sell it for 1 div for each carry. I was only doing like 40 to 60 exalts per carry, but I did end up making a divine orb off of that. So right now, at 20 runs, I have verified made 2 divine orbs, which basically just covered my cost of the relics that I purchased. Uh, I did, as we can see here, these are all the jewels that I have acquired, as well as some other stuff I haven't gone through yet. There are some time loss jewels. I did find 3 or 4 time loss caches. Uh, Mainly rubies and sapphires, though, which I'm a ranger, so I was looking for time lost emeralds. As you can see, these are the ones that give you the radius with, different affixes, and they can be really good. They can suck. I haven't rolled these to see if there's anything good in here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, slam all of these jewels, set this tab to 1 divine. I'll go through and see if there's any. Like, I'd be looking for radius increased lightning damage, like this one kind of has, but 1% is a pretty low roll. Cold damage, quiver effects. That's kind of what I'll be looking for on jewels. And I'll slam all these, kind of go through and see if there's any jewels that I'm interested in for putting on my build, and then I'll set this tab to 1 divine, and then just keep dropping it until they all sell out, or I just, trade the jewels into the merchant. Uh, so hopefully, I've got some divines in here, so I can't say that for sure, but mainly the reason I wanted to make this video is 20 runs in, and I am done with the trials. When I started, I did purchase, a full inventory's worth of trials. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to mapping and work on breaches and delirium and all the mechanics there to, hopefully get some other items I can sell. Plus mapping, you're going to get more exalted orbs. I didn't get many raw currency drops from trials either. I didn't get many exalted orbs, divines. Didn't see a single level 20 skill gem, which I'm running, level 80 on everything. So at floor 2, floor 3, I think, is when they can start dropping at area level 82. Not one, didn't see one. So I know they're rare, but I mean, for Christ's sake, I've got 101% rarity, which I mean it's not 200%, but 100% has to count for something. So for anyone wondering, these trials, yeah, if you don't have the investment you need to have the right relics, 3 choices and like 9% reduced prices, and then also more divines for getting the guaranteed against the darkness jewel relics. These runs are just not worth it. If you can purchase an against the darkness relic, run that and beat it, and sell the jewel unidentified for 6 divine, then you can purchase 2 more and keep doing that, and eventually you'll make a profit. But yeah, if you're watching any of those videos that they do these runs and they do the calculations at the end of it, and let's say they did 60 runs and made 60 div, they'd probably make more if they were doing the investment. But I've seen, and not calling anyone out here because every other guide video tells you you need to invest. So they're not lying when they say that. I just anyone that says 2 divine per hour on running these trials uh, is it doesn't seem to be correct, at least in my experience. Like I said, I'll slam all these jewels and see what I get out of it. Maybe I do have something in here that's worth it, but really just I only found one grand spectrum, a few of the time lost caches, and nothing else. Really, I was hoping to find at least one of the Against the Darkness relics in that time, and to not even find one, I do not think that this strategy is worth it for farming currency or items unless you can invest a little bit to start. If you do have the extra divines, then which is kind of what I'm going for. I'm gonna go back to maps, farm some other stuff, get some more divines going. Maybe once I have like 10 divines and some better gear, I'll come back and I'll run some more with the relics and do another video on that to see what we get. But until then, yeah, I say stay away from the trials. The investment to reward ratio it's just not fair for anyone that doesn't have something to start with. If you're trying to go through this legit and find the relics that you need to make it quick, each run was taking me roughly 45 minutes to an hour. Then I purchased the relics, and now they're down to about 30 minutes. So it's just like the time investment, the currency investment, and then the reward at the end being completely RNG is not worth it. So that's it. Just kind of wanted to update on my progress. I don't feel bad for running it. And hopefully I do get some other currency from trading those jewels, or maybe even find one for my build. Uh, and I just was doing this, after getting off work, running a couple trials every night. So not not upset with the time investment, but definitely upset with the results. So I hope this helped everyone know whether or not you should be trying to run these yourself, trying to do it legit, or whether or not it's worth it. Of course it's RNG, so you may have in 20 runs, you may have better luck than I have, and you find the fucking Temporalis relic, get 60 div off of that. I don't know how much it's actually worth, but it's pretty pricey, just the relic itself. So take everything with a grain of salt, but these are my findings, my results, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to mapping. We'll probably come back here once I have some more divines to invest in the relics that I'm actually looking for. So that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.